Experimental Research Project initiative. The research produced here has resulted in several of the components used in the Liberty Prime project that led to the successful defense of Anchorage. The company enjoys a strong relationship with the military and welcomes your addition to the research team that helps build a better America. Please follow me to the research lab.
Oh, wow.
So that you may begin your work.
I thought the Brotherhood of Steel just built Liberty Prime out of junk in the DC Wasteland, but I didn't know that they were actually developed as serious weapons for the military. I thought it was just a big mech that the Brotherhood created. No, that's something I didn't know or ignorantly forgot. All right, Molly, where are we going? Oh, you said we're going to the lab, right? Right, the lab.
Here is your lab coat and clipboard. Please take a moment to dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room. The research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room.
Molly.
Thank you for your attention and welcome to the team.
Molly, is it mandatory for me to use the lab coat?
Please enter the clean room.
Okay, I guess the answer is no. I don't have to change it to a lab coat.
I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Consequently, staff will not be allowed to leave the
Holy
lab
crap!
until the Fuso
What the hell?
project has been completed. Please report to the project lead, Dr.
Oh my
Elwood,
God!
for specific research
I just
assignments.
took 30
Starting
rats to the
decontamination
face.
sequence.
Molly, that's not a clean room at all. It's more like a dirty room. I just got nuked. Got nuked like the hot dogs that I was talking about. And Molly, what the hell is up with this overtime mandatory thing? I just got here. I don't know what's going on. You want me to... What do you want me to do in here? Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to be a lab assistant. Right. Lab assistant. I have to help out whatever the doctors need to be done here, you know. Gotta hand them their wrenches and their syringes or get into a clean room that's supposedly supposed to decontaminate you, but really just hit you with 30 rats. That's good stuff, Molly. What's going on here in this laboratory? They said they were making some kind of polymers here for Liberty Prime or something, and then I just found something unidentified. Polymer what? Scan loaded. I don't know what's going on here. It says nano weave mesh extension pattern, lithium hydrate, and gold. Is that what I need? Is that the material they want me to stick into this machine? How about if I run it? Oh, I actually gotta find it. Okay. I found something, right? I found unidentified sample 11317, and I also need another one. So does this machine identify samples? Scan loaded. Oh, that's hydrochloric acid. Oh, so it actually does identify. So, to create this nano weave mesh thing, I need to get the lithium hydrate and gold. Nuclear Restrictive Lining Project. Project Thesis. Initial studies have led us to hypothesize that by taking a known piezoelectric material, lead zirconium titanite (PZT), and properly apply a polymer of gold and lithium hydrate, that a localized conversion of ionizing radiation to electrical energy might be achieved. This method of compact energy harvest may prove suitable for applications to pre-existing power armor currently in use by the U.S. Armed Forces. Dr. Erica Elwood Woolham, D. English. I don't even know what all that meant. What is piezoelectric material? Thermal dissipation. Initial tests have proved that the methodology is sound. Radioactive energy harvest is 15 times higher than current automotive fusion engines. Unfortunately, there are still problems that we need to overcome. The ionic excitation in the gold that produces the harvestable electrons also create a buildup of thermal waste. The heat is not substantial for a micro perspective, but due to the low shear modulus, the gold suspension in the nanoweave starts to break down quickly under extended use. We are going to attempt to change the dosing pattern on the gold to produce thinner strands through the material. The increased surface area should help dissipate the thermal energy, much like a heat sink. Tensile strain. The newer dowsing patterns have been successful at dissipating the heat generated by the reaction. We've taken a slight hit to the harvest efficiency, but extended the static material's lifetime from a matter of days to a several years. While this is, in our perspective, already a successful experiment, the project parameters require a flexible lining that can be applied to power armor. It seems we underestimated the tensile strain the armor produces, and the thinner gold weave in the material ends up shredding. So to speak, under the heavy use, Cole Kemp was less than pleased and threatened to pull the funding if we can't produce the promised results. So we need to go back to the thicker weave and find a different way to solve the thermal dis, dissipation, issue. Keep trying to say displacement, but it's dissipation. Trapped. We've been trapped in the lab for days, and now tensions are running high. The team is fractured and falling apart. They don't know what's going on the outside, and have started making attempts to escape the lab. While I was sleeping, they managed to cut a hole through the thin inner wall of the clean room, but have been unable to break through the hardened outer wall. Will started talking with some of the others about going at the problem from more of an oblique angle, which got me to think about the thermal dissipation problem when it dawned on me. If we change the dowsing pattern so it isn't producing nanohole perpendicular to the surface, but instead at an angle, we might be able to reflect the most direct radioactive particles and trapping only those coming in at an oblique angle to the material. It would achieve a lower energy harvest, but the heat dissipation issue might be solved. Tom, Mary, and I are going to gather the samples needed to try it. We're so close. We've been unable to gather the sample needed to try the new dowsing pattern. Will has locked himself in one of the labs and has been attempting to hack the hack into the administrative system. When we tried to get the U23B we needed from the isotope containment, he locked it down, leaving Mary stranded inside. He said he is going to set the facility's defense system so that it looks like the lab has been breached. This will unlock the clean room, but it will also activate the automated defense, which will see us as attackers. He means to fight his way out, but that's suicide. He's the only one in the lab with military training, and we don't even have real weapons. I tried to tell him that we can complete the project, that we have the answer now, but he refuses to see reason and doesn't believe Joan will actually lead us out. We managed to pull down parts of the ceiling in C1, which will get us into the utility crawl space. It can't get us out, but it but it should be able to get us above the lab Will has barricaded himself in. I don't like it, but we have to get the drop on him. Yeah, damn right, we're gonna beat up Will. Internal mail reply. I'm getting us out. I'm not letting Joan play tyrant any longer. The isotope containment is leaking, and he still won't let us out. I've gone through his updated security subroutines, and it's only a matter of time till I get control of the facility defense. He's so busy trying to keep me out of the clean room controls. He probably hasn't realized that by triggering the facility's breach sweep, all the doors will open to allow the robots access. We're fighting our way out, and then I'll deal with your husband, Will. Oh, Will. Sounds like an evil villain. Confidential. An explanation to the team, but I need you to know what is actually going on. Please do not share this with anyone else. It may start a panic. This morning, I got a call from Cole Kemp, and he told me to keep our team in the lab. But before I could ask, he hung up. The sound you heard outside was an atomic bomb going off. It seems to have hit southwest of the city. The phone lines have been jammed, but I found a way to reach Kemp liaison, and he informed me that they could only afford a detail to extract us to safety if we had vital military assets or intelligence. This is why we need to get the project finished. I love you, and I know you can do this, Joan. Mandatory overtime. Good morning, everyone. I know you all been here overnight and everyone is tired, but I need everyone to push through just a little longer. Dr. Elwood Woolham has said that you are very close to cracking the problem with the nuclear scriptive lining project, and I have a good feeling that today will be the day. Along with our normal snacks, I've sent runners to Sulcom's Joe for coffee and donuts. We will be ordering Spurkies later this afternoon. I also just got off the phone with Cole Kemp, and he said there may be some training exercises happening around town today. So if you hear what sounds like tanks or gunfire, don't panic. It's just a drill. Okay, so the director here kind of has a dilemma. Doesn't want to tell the team that everything has gone to hell, that the atomic holocaust has begun. And the other thing is, he's not going to get any help from the military unless he has something of value. So he has to get this project done, but Will doesn't know what's going on outside, and Will's going crazy. He has that weird cabin fever. Is that what they call it when you're stuck in a place for too long? People who usually get that are the northerners, and they're stuck in a house all winter long, and they really have nothing else to do. And Monopoly is getting boring because everybody doesn't want to play with you because you're always winning. Huh, I thought as much. Get him, dog meat. Perfect. Ah! From the back again. These feral ghouls might actually be the research team, because I didn't read anywhere in that terminal that they actually got out. I read the part where they opened a hole to the crawl space in the ceiling and they were gonna jump Will, but it didn't say anything about them getting out. So that actually might be, unfortunately, the little lab team. Does everybody exposed to radiation just become feral ghouls here in this Fallout universe? And they just regular die? It's like, no, you're just going to live forever as an abomination. All the smarts that you have accumulated, all the intellect that you have gained, it's all gonna go away. You're just gonna be a shambling husk of yourself. Yeah, that's the payment you have to pay for being a scientist in the future. It's very grim. That's why a lot of people just want to be construction workers. They can just sit home and die. Better than living as that, right? Right? Alright, let's continue our adventures here. So, I'm guessing these canisters here are the things that are missing from that machine over there. So, what we need is lithium and gold. Wait, but isn't lithium and gold like the ingredients to create a battery? Or is that lithium and copper? Maybe it's lithium and copper, or lithium and silver. Because copper can do some weird osmosis thing with platelets. I forget what it actually does, but you need copper and lithium to make a battery, right? And some acid. Yeah, that's why your cars have acid in them. Because